Will you vote to hold them in contempt?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Why would they not be? What do they have to hide? I don't think so. You know, here's the deal, John. It's very, very clear. Why the hell would Hunter and Jim create 20 shell companies to not to be legal? We've seen time and time again, and Representative Comer has proven this. There was money influencing peddling that Biden had during his last couple of years as vice president, and then right afterwards, they wanted to gain the money back. Yeah.
Could I just ask you? You say yes, absolutely. Why have you changed your position on holding people in contempt of Congress? You voted against holding Steve Bannon in contempt.
Well, I think it's a little bit different when you have the President of the United States. We have somebody who's not an elected official. You have the President of the United States was selling his influence. His son was
no, but I don't
influence.
understand. We're talking about
the people you're talking. Different standards, John. When you have somebody who's in elected office versus somebody who's not in elected office.
Steve Bannon wasn't in elected office.
He was the vice president of the United States.
Who are you saying? Who are you saying was in an elected office here when you're talking about holding people in contempt of Congress for being non-responsive?
Well, tell me what office Steve Bannon was in.
Well, tell me what office Hunter Biden was in.
No, I'm not talking about Hunter Biden. I'm talking about Joe Biden, the President of the United States.
You haven't subpoenaed him. You haven't subpoenaed him. I'm asking if Hunter Biden or Jim Biden, the brother and son of the president, who are not elected officials, if they are not responsive, will you hold them in contempt?
Think about this, John. If you've seen the facts that have occurred, we see that there's been influence peddling. I mean, the President of the United States, vice president at the time, said point blank, if you don't fire a prosecutor, I'm going to withhold money. So that's a crooked deal in as itself.
But you're talking about what happened in Ukraine.
If we don't get these individuals,
Congressman, I'm just trying to understand the difference. I'm just trying to understand the difference when you're talking about congressional subpoenas. You voted against holding Steve Bannon in contempt of Congress when he didn't appear before the January 6th committee, which was a committee, elected for by Congress.
Was Steve Bannon related to the President of the United States? No, he wasn't.
He was a former employee of President Donald Trump, and the other people who you did not vote to hold in contempt literally worked for the former President Donald Trump.